Okay, let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so you said reaching influence level, involvement level, and alignment level.
So influence level, alignment level, and involvement level. Yeah, correct. The three columns.
All right, so you guys have to help me out now. So, all right. So based on the discussion that we just had, because I think you guys know my opportunity at this point.
I'll
So
roll
based
back
on
to
the
the
entire
conversation
level,
on a influence and involvement again. What is the
mm,
difference between these two?
so
Go ahead. Yes, yes.
okay, so for influence, because I wasn't there for that class, I'm gonna randomly try to ensure that I have the right answer.
No problem. It is
So
a
for
simple
the
English
influence
word.
level,
Feel
based
free.
on yeah, based on what I think Deepak and I we kind of spoke about a bit, was trying to understand like within the space of the who's like the role of the personals, like um how much impact does that person has in the decision making process?
And what is the involvement
Um,
level?
that one I may can't answer that clearly. I'm gonna be very honest.
Okay. So I'll just
That one I
quickly
may need help on.
I'll quickly cover that again. Involvement is your active involvement with that person. Like for example, in your case,
Ah,
it is not necessary that Todd will talk to you every day.
hmm,
There is a high possibility that Andrew and Rachel would probably be continuously in contact with you. This shows the involvement level, correct?
yeah. So
Now
I'll do like this because
imagine a situation wherein they are in fix. Then who will come and talk to you?
so it's hard. Because here's the thing. I don't speak with Rachel very much quite often. Because unless there's a complete crashing, she speaks with the operational team. She works with them. I really align to the directors of the business. I'm gonna be very
Fantastic.
honest. I'm gonna be very honest.
Fantastic. You
So not I haven't really I met with Andre last year in Texas, but we don't really speak much. He's not really presently actively in calls or conversation. But Todd, the main decision maker, the veto, we're close. So I'll have conversations with him very much quite often than the latter of the two.
Fantastic. So you may have a high involvement and a high influential person talking to you. This is also a
Yeah,
supportive veto to you, correct? Because he is highly involved,
correct.
highly influential. He's also supportive, which is your advantage, correct?
Correct.
He is also aligning himself with the proposal which you have given, which will probably mean the alignment score would be +3.
So let's talk through that. No, to
Be
that point.
conservative. Be conservative and say
Yeah,
no problem. Absolutely okay.
no, I think let me tell you, he's an ally of fusion. He believes in fusion. A part of it is that he's not going to directly tell me something, but he'll indirectly say it. Which I like about him a lot. So I think +3 probably too high because he's not gonna flat out say, "Hey, you need to be Tech Mahindra," but he's basically telling me for a tenure team, you have to do better
I'll give you the
than Tech
exact
Mahindra.
differentiator when to give 3 and when not to give 3. Okay.
Mm.
If he is championing you inside that organization, if he is talking about you in that organization, then it is for a +3. But if he is not talking about you, still supporting you, he's saying that okay, whoever the best wins, but he is still giving you the preferential treatment, then it is 2.
Got it.
I think it's gonna be two because a part of it is that I think that he wants us to succeed. He wants us to make it, but he's not going to flatly, outrightly say, "Hey," because remember, he's still a vendor, he's still a client. He's being very careful about his steps.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think Andre would be thinking of?
I don't know. Let me tell you, I don't really know. Like I said, the reason why Andrew's at a low involvement, we don't really speak. But I know that he reports into. Sorry, I know Rachel reports into Andre, and then Andre reports into Todd. But then I skipped a level, so I don't really talk to Andre at all.
Okay, let us say that he is not fully supporting nor opposing your solution. He remains open
I
to both
agree.
the proposal, correct? Yours,
I'd say
competition,
that, yeah.
whoever comes your way, correct?
Correct.
So let us call it a neutral support. Will that be okay?
Yeah.
Which means +1. Okay. I'm also thinking about the next one, which is Rachel. What do you think Rachel is going to be?
+3. She's very much supportive. She's gonna have conversation about fusion. She's gonna share her high level faith in us. She's a +3.
Fantastic.
And weirdly, if I'm able to leave El Salvador by the end of this month, I probably will be in Philippines because of her. So high influence on that aspect
Lovely. So let us
involved.
say she's at a +3. Now you know
Yeah,
that it is important for you to make sure that Rachel has always been informed about everything. Toad is probably going to be in the favor of you, but not directly supporting you, not championing you inside. So he may probably be not a great coach for you, but still a veto power. You should always have a high influence, high involvement kind of person on your side. Now you know the game plan.
exactly.
This becomes much clearer. Imagine
Yes, it
you also
definitely this
have
was
a
help.
user
Yeah.
and coach. If you would have had a user and a coach, it would have been a very clear understanding on what to do, what not to do, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to identify those two. And I think one of my problems is that I like to go for the head honchos. I'm not really a conversationalist with persons that are not really, decision makers. And I think that's my problem. I'm being very honest. If I know you're the Vita, Ami, and probably use as Jackie, I'm not gonna care much for Jackie.
Again,
I'm
Romain,
gonna go directly to
I'll
you.
give you the hint of it. Let us just imagine that the coach, whom you consider has a low influence, is a ex-CEO of the organization,
Hmm.
and he is not your coach and a competition coach. What will happen?
He'll give good insights and he'll vouch for the competitors.
He'll also stand. Let us just say that.
Support them,
Uh,
yeah.
let us talk about one of the very known name in the market, Microsoft. Satya Nadella and Bill Gates are the two people. There is a vendor who
Mm-hmm.
has been preferred by Satya Nadella and one vendor which has been preferred by Bill Gates. And in the board of directors, both of them are champion. One is not championing anyone. Second is championing the second. What will happen? See,
It
your
will
veto
work
is
out best
championing
for
you, right? Your veto is not championing you. He is just supportive. But let us just imagine the previous CEO is championing someone in the board. What will happen?
they'll take the previous CEO's advice or opinion or whatever it is. But
That
I'm
is
telling you, man, I have no user, or I have none. Like it's a weird environment for me, and I think that's my struggle right now. I don't have any. I don't know
perfect.
what
No
to
problem.
do on that
No,
part.
perfect, no problem. But I am saying that that is what happens if we do it in blind. So I insist you all
Hmm.
to make sure that you have all the rules, as many number of people involved in are the part of this sheet, so that the alignment, the game plan, everything becomes extremely clear. Correct?
Correct.
Tony, would you like to quickly tell me where would that be for you? The first person in your list?
Yep. Give me just a second here.
Sure,
Yeah,
please
let me
share it.
stop sharing. Wait for me.
Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, absolutely.
So influence level, I would put it high. Involvement level also high. And then alignment level. This is where I am a little bit lost as I couldn't remember what they were as far as one, two, three.
Sure. I'll
Um,
quickly tell you.
but alignment level, we're definitely aligned into the needs that they have and our solution
Okay, I'll
for it.
quickly tell you the numbering. +3 to be given if he is strongly aligned to your proposal.
+3, okay.
When I mean strongly aligned, he is actually championing you. He's talking about you to internal stakeholders. He's convincing people for your proposal. But if he is not
Okay.
doing it and he's still supporting you, he's saying that if you do it well, you will do it well. Then he is at 2, which we call it as moderately aligned.
Okay. So I would change this to 2 then, just because it's not it's not something that needs to be fixed right away, right?
Lovely.
It's
Lovely.
not something that if we don't fix this, their business is going to go under, right? It's a solution to, one, improve their attrition issues, and the number 2, to cut costs. Yes.
Fantastic. So he is having some reservation about whatever is going on, which is great. Yes, Sam, please.
Yeah. So, I'm keep getting calls because of a lot of things going on, but just, I heard every one of you because I'm keep hearing. I'm unable to contribute more, but I'm hearing you guys. I think in most of the prospective clients, they would stay at 2 because even if they are pretty much at gaga about us internally, they're not going to express that in front of us. And I think Roman was trying to address the same thing, and Tony was also now redefining that again, right? This 3 would only happen when we have an established relationship, and sometimes those relationship is beyond work. Then only will understand that can be a 3. Even if with an existing client, chances are very high they won't show us that they are gaga about us because their objective is getting the best deal out of Fusion, right? And that's why they might not show. So uh, don't worry if it is a 2. Our job is make the 2 to 3, but in most of the cases we'll get 2. Am I correct me if I'm wrong? But this is what I feel like.
Perspective, Sam. You are probably very right in the commoditized market of US, which is very correct. But just imagine that there is a amazing unique differentiator one vendor has. Now imagine that someone has came up with something which is as unique as that of, let us say, OpenAI, or someone as unique as that of Tesla, wherein the
Yeah.
feature is so amazing, so brilliant that the CEO is
Hmm.
gaga about it because of the feature, not because of the relationship. He's saying that, guys, do
Absolutely.
and you will save a lot of money, save a lot of time. And he's championing you inside, saying that no, no, we should use Copilot, we should use OpenAI, we should use this. And then suddenly, because of his push, the entire organization moves towards it. In such situation, it is +3 also.
I'll give you a classic example. Exactly. We were decided to drop one deal because of the margin and all, right? Commercial wise. But at the same time, the client now came back and keep asking me, hey, we really liked you. What's the price you're quoting? Can we adjust it? And can we do it again? Can we revisit again? So in that case, I'll give that person 3 because I know that person. So we went for this particular deal for one deal. Now he's bringing 3 and we say, hey, I know your margin is less and you are very you're running in a very short runway that we cannot pay you more, you cannot cope it up less. But I'm giving you 2 more deals. So where it was initially 30 FTs, now we are talking about 65 FTs, right? So now I have to rework going back to the drawing board. So here I will mark the client 3. But that's what I think our job is, talking to different stakeholders, and whosoever is in 2, especially if it is a veto or a DI, in a significant way, we need to bring them to 3, and that's where we need to work. Yes,
I'll probably put a, instead of a veto or a DI word, I'll say that high influence person.
high influence person.
Anyone
Exactly.
with high influence, and if he's in +3 for you, it is a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you remember that this
I'll just jump on the call. Sorry, I have 2 proposal submission going on, so I'm keep chasing my pre-sales team, and they're doing back and forth. Sorry about it, but this is what I'm keep hearing. So please can continue. Thank you, Omay. I think this is very interesting for rest of the team also. Feel free to contribute, team, please.
Great, fantastic. So I think, Danny, your sheet would have also some uh, alignment to be added and influence and involvement to be added.
Yep.
Hear it?
Let me share.
So Jada, I think you have missed the concept conversation, but I hope you are able to grasp it.
Yeah. I think it's the same in continuation with what we were doing last time. So I have my own copy as well.
Okay, fantastic.
You guys can see my screen.
Yes, very much.
I only have 3 roles I've listed. I know we should have user, but I
No.
only wrote 3 roles.
Hmm.
One is a coach because she was my client before with another company, and she has been like my advocate. So I put her a coach. And then this one is the head of sales, where both of them works together. So she's the
Villa.
gatekeeper.
Hmm.
And then of course the country manager was gonna be the
You do
veto.
not know the name of the person.
And I don't know. I don't know yet.
See, it is like this. If you are marking someone with a high involvement, which means you know majority of the things about them.
Okay, got it, got it, got it.
So that has to go low. Involvement level for country manager is low.
Oh, okay, okay,
You
okay.
haven't interacted with them. Also, yes,
Oh, okay.
yes, Bella
I
also cannot
mean, I
have
mean,
a high involvement because she's a gatekeeper. Correct? She'll have a check
yes.
in hand.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this as low rate.
Also, what I understand and remember, Dandy, correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that this is
Mm.
the case wherein you couldn't pitch yet. This is a older connect you are trying to revive. Correct?
Yes, correct.
There is a high possibility that in such case, involvement from every one of them is still low. And over the period, it will become medium or high.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Makes
Hmm?
sense.
And
Let me up.
and influence level, I think if everyone have a high influence, then it will become more democratic.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have that high low available in influence level also, because otherwise it will become a round table conference wherein everyone will say that no, my point is more important. But someone like
Mm-hmm.
a country manager will have a more say. His influence will be more than
Yep.
others.
Okay. So I'll just put here medium.
I don't know. I'm not able to see any
Oh,
changes.
no, actually, I and correct my understanding.
Hmm.
Because this person is I'm tagging it as a coach because I know that she's an advocate. So the influence is there because she was the one who introduced me to this person, and so he sent me her requirement.
Hmm.
So I feel like influence level she is high. I'm not sure how you assess that.
Think about it this way. Let us say that if someone, uh, Eunice is her name, right? If let us say Eunice comes and she is a newcomer in the company and says that I have a vendor who will be able to help us achieve something. And then
Mm-hmm.
you or a country manager says that, okay, try, get me the proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean she has a high influence?
No, she was just like a bridge, right?
Just acting
Like
as
that.
another gatekeeper who want you to win, may have or may not have a credibility internally as well. Correct? Let us just assume that she has a credibility also, so she qualifies to be a coach, but that doesn't qualify
Mm-hmm.
to have a high influence.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime it can
Got
be
it.
medium influence or a low influence also. And just imagine now, if a country manager says nothing doing, I don't want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Will Eugene be able to influence more?
No, I don't think so.
So when you say high influence, medium influence, or low influence, it is respective to the veto gatekeeper coach as a roles also. Somewhere that you have
Mm-hmm.
to find it out. Correct?
Yep.
Now, because you
Okay.
haven't given a proposal, you haven't marked the DI's acceptance levels. Do you have that in mind?
Yes, correct.
So, if let us say you hypothetically would have given a proposal, what do you think? Eugene would have supported you?
Yes, I
Where
think
would it
so.
be? Huh,
We have a competitive price actually.
fantastic.
Um,
So, from a alignment level, will you give her +2, +3, +1? Sorry, Sam, give me a few minutes. Huh? I'm just trying to cover the point. Hmm.
I put it at a 3 based from my understanding, but and then a 2 for the gatekeeper. One because I feel like I've never talked to this person yet,
Hmm.
but I know these two will be able to cover um, questions that might, come across with a country manager.
Fantastic. Very good, Danny. I think I am not able to see your screen. It is frozen. You may probably need to reshare with others also because I'm
Hold on.
currently able to see only as it was.
Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me reshare.
While Dandy is resharing, my Romain actually need to catch up with the client who's visiting AT&T client who's visiting El Salvador Center, so he might drop off. And meanwhile, Chanel is joining back from her escalation, just to keep you guys posted.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Sure, Roman. I think you'll miss one concert. We'll cover it up next time
I don't
again.
want to go. I'm tired of leaving at this point because I think I'm enjoying the conversation and discussions,
Then
filling out the sheets and
then go
everything.
ahead,
But I have
buy
to go
some
to the
time and come
airport
back.
apparently.
Go ahead, buy some
Yeah, I'll do
time.
my best. I'm going to the airport to pick them up actually.
No, Roman, clients are more important. Please, please carry on. We'll bring you up to speed. That's on us.
Yes,
I'll
I'll be back
definitely
shortly.
look
I
forward to
promise.
it.
If
Rest
I can
assured.
be back in time.
No problem.
All right,
Absolutely
thank you
okay.
guys.
I'm just covering one major concept. After this, we will definitely catch it up. Fantastic. Yes, Sam, you want to add something?
No, that would be all. I'm also submitting a couple of
Okay,
proposals
fantastic.
together. So that would be all, but I'm keep listening and I'll keep adding, okay, if required.
No problem. Danny, I could see the changes which you have done. Veto having a high influence, low involvement is correct. Yes, all agreeable. All of them are in an improved stage. Perfectly okay. Lovely. I don't think anyone
Thank
else have
you.
a sheet at this minute, so I'll go ahead and continue with a concept conversation.
I've
Uh,
completed mine as well. However, I believe it's the same with the guys. So it's fine. We can continue, I think.
no, no, please, Dad, please show. I was not aware that you are doing it. Please do it. Share it.
Yep. Give me a sec.
I'm not breaking into rooms because the number of opportunities are less. Otherwise, I would have loved to split you into breakout rooms.
Let me know once you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see it. Yes.
Okay. So I went through the first section with Sam and Jed, I think, on the last meeting. So for this one here, which we were talking about
Yes.
now, if you would like, I can go ahead from the beginning of the deal and explain.
Concentrate on these for now. We will come back to that at the
Okay.
end.
All right. Perfect. Okay. So basically, Adrian is a veto. He has high influence level,
Mm.
but however, he's not much involved with the day to day. He joins QBRs. He gives his feedback on QBRs. However, his let's say involvement in the account is very much low as of now. And on the decision influence acceptance, I believe this should be on improve.
No.
They are doing well. They have this option in house. This is being done in house as an LOB right now. However, I believe at this current stage, due to the fact that they have been, let's say, doing a POC with us with 5 FTEs, they've seen the progress, they've seen the results, and I believe due to cost efficiency as well, they are, let's say, at the stage where they should, let's say, move forward with Fusion as a partner with this specific LOB. I didn't put this as F as a fix because there's nothing broken in their end. They don't need to
Very good.
fix anything. However, they want just to improve how things are being done internally because of course they have high costs in UK for people employed there. So basically, if they are going to outsource with us, of course the costs are going to be low. Also, the quality of service will be great because we have showcased in the last 2 to 3 months the results. The alignment level, I've put it as 1 and as a caution because currently we don't have any, let's say, exact feedback from him, and we don't know his exact mindset on this deal. The only discussion which has been done have been done with the other parts of the team, which is Oliver, Sarah, Terry, and Alex, which I've put as user slash coach for all of them because they see the end to end journey of the entire processes, and they are also let's say talking very highly of Fusion and the support and the partnership that we have. Of course, there's still, let's say, gaps which need to be filled from our end, which we're working toward. However, as an overall situation, they are very much a coach and also a user. Their influence level I put as medium for all of them. They are not, let's say, decision makers. However, they have high influence towards Adrian, and let's say their word is very much listened because they are his eyes on the floor when it comes down to results and the how let's say the partnership is going with us. The
Hmm.
involvement level for only for Oliver I've put as low because he was previously the third party manager. He was 100% involved with us. However, now he's moved to AI and automation for group. So basically, here he has moved away from our operations. He's not involved with us that much. And Sarah has joined his position now, which she is the third party manager. These involvements for them are high. We are continuously having catch ups via email, meetings, and stuff. So they are, let's say, very much involved. Now for the here I've put as fix for all these three because I believe due to the recent conversations with them, they understand that there are some gaps which they want to, let's say, fix within their current teams. Of course, they have 200 FTEs in house, which some of them they want outsource. However, this might be even an I, which is improved here. Not sure. This is what I wanted to ask you, Ame, on this.
Ted,
And
I have a question here. Are
mhm.
you assuming they are in fix?
Sorry, come again.
Are you assuming they are in fix or they have mentioned it to you?
So they have mentioned that they have, of course, there are also gaps within their current setup, their current team.
Yes.
However, considering that
But they
this
have
is
said
still
that
ongoing
something
with
is
them,
broken in their world.
no, there's nothing broken as let's say that it's not going well. I
If
mean,
if you're assuming it, then mark it with a caution.
okay,
You just verify that. Next time, whenever you are talking, just verify that.
okay,
Hmm.
yeah, for sure, makes sense.
And then +3 because they are championing you, correct?
Yes, exactly,
Do
correct.
me a favor now, just add the buying stages of all four of them.
So I believe so in this one, I am putting evaluation of options because, as I said, he has very much influence. However, of course, he wants to evaluate either want to stay within the current team or outsource with us for the veto in this case.
No, but I'm saying
Because
about the remaining four.
okay,
Oliver,
yeah, for sure.
Sarah, Terry, and Alex. Where will they
So
be?
they're on for resolution of concerns. I believe
Perfect.
all of them. This one here should be. Oh wait. Yes.
So you are very sure about the need and need behind the need, correct?
Yes, for sure. So we
Please
are
mention
100%
that in the,
aligned.
please mention that on the right hand side, in the first column.
Where exactly? Sorry.
Stated
Here.
need, stated need and need behind the need. You can do it later also,
Okay.
but that is something which is important. And I
Yes,
think
for sure.
competition we are yet not covered, but okay, you have whatever you have written is not wrong, so we will cover it again.
So this is competition preference.
Neither of them, motivator, competitive preference, or upper ka competition. Yeah, that one is also not done.
Okay. So if you could please put some light on this. So what should be done
I'll
here?
come.
Sorry.
I'll come. The next topic is that only.
Oh, okay. 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 Good.
Sure. So thanks, Ted. Good. You have a nice opportunity. I was not aware that you are also carrying an opportunity.
Yeah, it's an existing client, but yeah, I mean, it's pushing forward, and hopefully within the next month we'll have some green light on that.
Fantastic. No problem. Now, I hope my screen became visible again.
Yep. Yes.
Hemant, Deepak,
Yeah.
Jackie, and
Yes, I mean, it's visible.
Yes,
make sure that if conceptually something is not clear, please ask. Okay.
Sure.
So I have covered this now. So now you are very clear that why we need to have more and more users known to us that we covered in this one, correct? I think we should break for a 15-minute gap now so that we will be able to cover next 1 hour in that case, 45 minutes after that. Will it be okay?
Yep.
Okay,
Sounds good.
Okay.
perfect.
Just keeping it for 15 minutes, come back and then we will start.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Is there a break going on?
Just started. 15 minutes.
Okay, there is a break, right?
Yeah, just started.
Just started. And what time you're coming back?
So 15 minutes, I'll put an alarm on so that you'll be
Okay.
able to do it.
Okay. Hey, Amay, I'm so sorry for the day. Today is very crazy. I think all my prospects and customers are awake, and there are some IT issues also going on where I'm running an RFP with an existing clients.
It's
So a
okay.
lot of things to sort it out. Sorry about it.
No, no problem. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Amay.
Yeah. Tina, can you put a 15-minute timer, please? If you're there.
Yeah, I have already did that. I think I don't know if it's showing or not. Wait. You're able to see now?
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. I'll be back.
Okay.
Guys, welcome back.
Yeah, man.
Back.
Let's wait for a few seconds more. Others should be back by now. Ted is here. June is here. Very good. Sam is here. Daddy is here.
Hey, we are not able to hear you. Oh, maybe
Daddy, you have joined in two devices. Tony is here. Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Your sound is a little low to me, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
sure.
showing full volume. But I'm not sure. Deepak, say something.
Yeah, I was not able to hear Amai as of now, but now I can hear.
Yeah, even I can hear, but he's coming very slow
Yeah,
for
it
me,
is
but you are coming
low. Yeah.
absolutely fine. Yeah. I
Hi.
think, Amai, is it your laptop or something? Because your voice is, I can see you are speaking loud, but when your voice is coming, it's quite slow or low compared to other days.
Is it better now?
Much better, much better.
Okay. Must be because of some issue. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Okay.
I think, is there any update or something which you got recently?
I don't know. Maybe it
Yeah.
is. No, but I haven't run any service pack today.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll figure it out. Okay.
Jackie is looking very serious. What happened, Jackie?
Nothing. I was just reading something on an email.
Yes.
But no, I'm not serious.
You're not serious? Okay.
No, I'm not.
So Jada, June, are you back? June, I think you have
Yeah,
favor.
I am, but I turned off the video because the audio is cutting in and out.
Okay. Okay. Daddy, you're back.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I cannot turn on my cam. I'm
No
stuck
problem.
in the line in the elevator. I'm working on site now. Thank you. But I'm listening.
You are in two devices. I'm not very sure. Is it because of some reason?
Yeah. So I'm just joining from my mobile phone because I went down to get a food.
Okay. Okay. No problem. So Manu is back. Hi, Manu.
I am back. Sorry, just ended my client call.
Okay. So we are going to cover a quick discussion about the DI motivators. So guys, what do you understand by the word motivators? Any
I
idea
believe
about
it should be someone that is kind of a coach or something.
no. What is the meaning of the word normal motivator? English word.
Inspiration or that you
Inspiration.
want to do something.
Correct.
Supporting someone in something.
Normally the reason for which people do some stuff. Correct. What is motivating you to do some activity? Right. Here is a quick case study which I have created for something which is titled with the proposal made sense, but didn't get backed. Please read through and I'll probably wait for a few minutes. Give me a thumbs up, one star. Okay, great. Hemant, Deepak done. June done. Good. Jackie, Tony, you're done?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I'm done.
Good. Question on the bottom. What personal risk did the operation head carry if the situation worked exactly as designated, as designed? What do you think?
I think it's the personal loss because it would reduce his influence level.
Correct. So the operations head had a comfort of being absolutely not questioned about anything. It was not getting monitored anywhere. It was not getting acknowledged everywhere. But then, yes, it made logical sense to move. So it happens with every one of us, like that we know that this is the right thing to do, but still, this is not the right time to do it. Hmm? And that is something which we need to remember that happens in the real world also. So the operations head, that proposal made sense to him, but it also had some motivator which was not letting him push it internally. So he neither opposed nor rejected. He kept it as is. He haven't championed it even inside and kept it as is. Correct? It can happen to any proposal. Guys, you are with me?
Yep.
Yep.
Fantastic.
yes.
Here is the
Yes.
understanding of the word motivators. There are two kind of motivators which we are talking about. The first of that is a business motivator. Now, what do you understand by a business motivator? Each shareholder will have their perception of the business issue. Sometimes someone says that the response time is very high. Now, this very high is a very green term. We do not know how many minutes are enough, how many seconds are there. Sometimes it may happen that a customer says that I need a RCA by this time, and that RCA may not be even looked for many days later. But then the RCA's timing has been given to you. So everyone will see whether the RCA has been received in time or not. Whether it has been worked or not doesn't make any difference. So majority of the times, everywhere, the perception of the business issue will be different for every individual. Am I right?
Can
Yes.
I add my 2 cents on this, if you don't mind? I mean, I'm missing some context at times, but I I got the gist of it.
Hmm?
The question to all of us as CS person or salesperson, why do we even need an RCA? Does the customer wants an RCA or does the customer wants a solution? Anybody can open up.
They need the solution.
Exactly. Tony, what do you think? Jackie, what do you think? Rest of the folks, I can see only folks on a few folks on my screen. Gandhi, Jeda,
The
Deepak,
Yeah.
customer,
Emmanuel.
the cus,
Yep.
hello. Yeah, the
Yeah,
customer
yeah,
would
but
like, would, yeah, customer is only after the solution, But for us to provide them the correct solution, is that is where we need to do the RCA for us to come up with the proper solution to their request.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you. I will just add couple of points which is there in my mind. But Dandy, Hemant, I can. Oh no, I see Dandy there. Dandy, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I agree to June. Was it June? It's important the RCA. But on the other hand, I think from a business standpoint, it's important that we already foreseen the risk and not do the RCA because technically we should know what will happen, right? So we should be projecting it and we should not come to a point when we do RCA because that is already reactive, right? So to me, while it's important that we give RCA to get to the right solution, it's important that we are already able to cover that prior to that it happened. That's it. Thank you.
Lovely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, Amay, 30 seconds, I'll take more. So, from the very practical point of view, I can tell you over the years, I've seen in different organizations that if you encourage RCA, you'll slowly create a culture of reactive response, which Dandy very correctly mentioned. So, it's good to have RCA, but after every RCA, we should ask the questions to our internal team that why even we need to do an RCA? Why can't we be proactive? Because the culture of encouraging RCA can be very, very, it can act like a cancer at times, and sometimes we'll feel like the teams only say, hey, mistakes happens, right? We'll do an RCA and we'll submit the RCA. But our clients are not looking for RCA. They don't mind. I mean, what will they do? They don't even care with an RCA. We did an RCA or not. I'm facing an issue today, and that's why I'm dropping off again and again, where we have submitted numerous RCA for last 2 years, whereas none of the RCAs find a correct solution. What's the point of giving RCA? So I'm just bringing it since it's very fresh in my memory. I'm just bringing it on the surface that RCAs are good, but sometimes we need to look back and say, hey, enough of RCA, we need solutions. And as a client advocacy person in our organization, we should ask these questions. I know sometimes we will not have some real good conversation with our other departments, but that's fine. Ultimately, we are trying to help our clients with the right solution, and we are one team, and this is our job to do that, right? So don't worry if you get cornered by any other team, give it them back because you are doing the right thing for your clients. Of course, with the same framework. Sorry, I didn't want to bring it, but sometimes this things is very important because I have seen the culture over the years. I'm not talking about only fusion. There's the culture of the industry, especially where we are in, right? We're in service industry. Anything happens, everybody say, hey, we'll do an RCA and get back to you. Why even we need to do an RCA?
Sure. The point which I wanted to probably put on a table is that everyone will have their own perception of any business issue. It is not only about RCA, it is not only about proposal. For anything and everything what we are trying to do, every stakeholder will have their own perception of it. And majority of these perceptions are built on what position do they have. Like for example, a finance head and a IT head will have a different opinion about the mainframe. A mainframe wherein the entire data is getting stored, a finance head will think that it is a waste of time and money.
It's
While
a
the
cost.
IT head, while the IT head will say that without it, I can't even function. Correct? Similarly, there are business cases wherein that is obvious that people would probably have a very different opinion about stuff. Jada, you're trying to say something? Sorry, we are not able to hear you.
Jira, you are on mute.
Hello?
Yeah,
Can
Yeah,
you
we,
hear me?
you're saying something?
yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself because I have my client right now. You're talking about the root cause analysis issue and I mean idea. And my client always whenever there's an issue that comes up, she's getting annoyed. I would say annoyed is the word whenever we are saying we're doing root cause analysis. Because as per Dandy, what she's telling us, in the first place, you should not be doing root cause analysis because you should have predicted this. So I was just relating it to myself. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Good that you're probably able to relate it to your current state. I'll just quickly cover that there are other motivators which I am trying to cover. So there are business motivators, like for example, this could be improve, fix, avoid something happening in the future, or maintain the status quo as is today. It can be the another business motivator what people would be able to focus on. Mostly the business issues could be common across the stakeholders or vary depending on the job role they do. As I was mentioning that a IT head and a finance head or a purchase head may have a different opinion about the same technology. Let us say that there is someone who is trying to move away from current CRM to a new CRM. A sales head may have a pumped up adrenaline rush, saying that, yeah, the new CRM, everything will change, everything will become great. And a finance head says that, last time also you said the same, nothing changed. And this can probably be happening very often between two different department heads. It is important to connect how the business issues are addressed through your solution. So you always have to go ahead and tell them what your solution will do better for their business need. And each of them will have a different business need. Is everyone with me? So Tony, specifically in your case, because you are talking to Vito, his business need looks to be organization-wide business need. But once you find out the gatekeepers and users of the case, they may have a different requirement, and they may have a business different business motivations. Similarly with Ted, your case as well.
I agree.
This is the
Yep.
uh, I normally get very touchy about this slide. You know what? This slide actually is a wholesome base of conversation you should always have, depending on the roles you have in front of you. If someone just remembers this, they could be amazing speaker in any business conversation. Whom you are talking, what should you talk? Just have a look at it. A gatekeeper, you should talk about only meeting specification, exceeding specification. You should make sure that you're talking about a timely delivery, best technical solution, terms and conditions, meeting legal compliances, discounts or lower prices, or service turnarounds. Normally, these kind of conversation excites a gatekeeper very much because that is what their core KRAs are. Correct? Just look for the veto. If you're concentrating your conversation of higher return on investment, profitability, increasing productivity, increasing efficiency, low cost of ownership, better cash flows, increase in sales, all of these are the pointers wherein vetoes would get very excited about. Correct? If any time you're talking to the user who is going to take things personally, you have to remember that you talk about the reliability of solution, increased efficiency, ease of learn and use, better service, upgrade skills, best problem solutions, all this stuff which is important for user. And then if you look at for the coach, they are not interested in their own results. They will have results if they play any other role. And if you remember this, you will be able to handle any business conversation any day. Correct? Think about the recent gadget you have purchased, or a car, or a home, or anything which you have purchased. And when you're talking to someone who is, let us say, 20 years elder to you, versus if you're talking to someone 20 years younger to you, will you talk the same language? What do
No.
you think, guys? Will you talk the same language? Will you tell the features?
You need to adjust based on your the person that you're talking.
Perfect. Exactly that way. Business motivators are the places where they have their fixed roles and based on their roles, what to talk to them is something which is currently shared in this particular slide. It's a power pack slide, guys. I tell you, anyone masters this slide can handle any business communication. Now, beyond business motivators, there are something called as a personal motivators. Each stakeholder will have their opinion about the situation from their personal point of view. Just in the case study which we talked about, that operations head, was he talking from a business perspective? No, right? He was worried for his personal authority getting diminished. Am I right? That's not a business motivator, that's a personal motivator. The personal view is based on various factors, like, for example, personal recognition, own satisfaction, self pride, sense of achievement, power politics, authority, affiliations, avoiding any losses, retaining the role, whatever the role which is currently you are doing. All of that may act as the personal motivator for a person. Since it is personal, each stakeholder will have their own view. Correct? What do you think, guys? Are we in line?
Yes.
Yes, Amit.
Now, here is a beautiful statement. Remember this always. People make decision based on personal point of view and try to justify from the business point of view. And this is true for everyone. Anything we purchase, invest into, give time to, we do it basis the personal point of view and then justify using, no, business wanted it. Now, if that is true, then I should know both their personal and business motivators every time. Yes, no, please tell me. Jackie, June, Ted, what do you think? I'm not able to see you, so I do not have a visibility on that conversation at this minute.
Sorry, Amay, what was the question?
I'm saying that normally, if this is true, that everyone makes the decision basis the personal point of view and then justify basis the business point of view, should we know both of them always? Do
I
we
would say it would be good to understand their personal point of view, but I think it would be better to know why they're making that decision from a business point of view.
correct? But
So
the sentence itself says it. People normally take decision on personal and then justify using business. What do you think, Dandy? You wanted to say something?
No, I was supposed to say I'm in agreement to Tony, but just to add, I feel like um before they arrive to a business justification, they consider their own personal view of matters. I mean, like that's technically a human nature to me. So every judgment is always partially motivated by a personal view.
Correct.
And so it goes down to the fact that after considering that view, then they consider the business justification. That's just
Absolutely right. I'm just quickly getting into the list of personal motivators which are on the table. You'll be able to see all of them listed down here. Majority of them are easily understandable. Please read through. And on the right hand side, you can also see that people have personal motivator to avoid something. Correct? Read them through as well. I'll just hold on for 30 seconds. Are we
I mean,
done?
you're right. Yeah, I believe even though it justifies a business case, however, the initial thought has been a personal. It has been personal. So basically, yeah, yeah, agree with you.
So normally, even if it justifies the business case, it is normally coming from the personal. Correct? Moving a step forward, if everyone is done, let us quickly get into the workshop. Please update your win planner with the following. You have to write down DI's change of acceptance. We have just done it sometime back. Alignment level, we have done it. Now, please write down the motivators. In your sheet, there is a section called as motivators. I want you to write down either personal or business motivator for the DI you are currently talking to. Like in case of Dandy, what do you think that your coach's personal motivator? Again, coaches don't have personal motivator, but if she's playing coach plus user role, then what would be her motivator of introducing you to the company, right?
I think, yeah. Okay.
Tony, in your case, what is the motivator for the veto to work with you? I understand it is a lead generation process, they need more business, but what would be a personal motivator or a business motivator from them to do this activity? And if you want to see the list, it is available in the book, in the flip book. You'll be able to find out one or the other personal motivator or a business motivator mapping to that for sure. Deepak, Hemant, you're able to grasp the concept?
Yes, Samay.
Yes, Samay.
Perfect. Manu, what do you think? You're able to
Yep.
correlate?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Jackie, I hope the concept is clear.
It is for me. I'm reviewing the book online.
Lovely. Great. Jada, June, any suggestion, any question?
Yep. None so far. Good.
None so far.
Lovely. Great. I'm moving forward. Once someone have updated the sheet, please share it on screen. Ted, would you like to go ahead with your sheet?
I have not updated it yet with the last thing because I was trying to get a grasp of the, let's say, personal and business ones. The drop down which you had earlier on the previous slide.
This one?
In this one here, yes. Just need 30 seconds on this.
Sam would probably agree to this very easily. Sam, if you're free.
Personal motivators example should be available.
Here is the example which you should first read.
It's important to understand the personal motivators people. Yeah, of course, what is there for an individual, right? Even if a super motivated guy would also want to know what is there for me, right? And of course, it is very important, and that's what I think for all of us as a leader also, we need to remember when you are talking to our internal stakeholders, also we need to talk about what is there for them in the sense, business wise, how we are going to, you know, grow. And based on that, we can also,
Sam, probably here is
address
the
the same.
concept. Here is the
Yeah,
concept. There are two kind of motivators which we talked about.
yeah,
First is a business motivator, and I divided it basis the rule, what all could be the reasons of motivating them.
yes.
Then I said that there is something called as a personal motivator.
Yeah. For the client's stakeholder also is very important that while they do business with us, what will they get internally? Would that be a point for promotion? Would that some savings they will do? Would they would get a better service with some new innovation? So that always we need to remember what Amai, I think you're covering at the beginning, and I heard bits and pieces today, but I heard that you were saying that our clients, folks, are internal advocate for us internally, for them. Same goes for us, for them, but inside the client organization, they are the advocate for us, right? And when they are talking, they also need to make some sense why they are doing the advocacy for Fusion CX, right? And that's where it's very obvious for us to give them that sense of what they can expect from us while working with us, right? What extra we can do, what can we bring on the table?
Correct. So I just wanted to repeat a concept for you because it is one of the important and pivotal concept, because in the longer run, when you have reviews with people, you
Yes,
need to focus on this.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Is everyone done with the updating of the sheet? Andy, great, thank you. Tony, could you add the motivator of your veto? Sorry, I
Is it
couldn't
me?
hear.
Am I? Is it me? Am I?
No, no.
Uh, no, I believe Amay was asking for Dandy.
Tony.
Tony,
Yeah.
sorry, my
So,
bad.
sorry. Yeah. So for motivators, I put personal would be just incentives, right? Incentives for my point of contact. He's probably getting incentivized, which I don't know for this as a fact, but I'm sure he's receiving some incentives for the job that he's doing over there, keeping us on. For business, I would say for business it would be cutting costs for the company, right? Because he's outsourcing his internal team to us, so now he's cutting costs for his company.
Lovely. Perfect. Sure, Danny. Yours are correctly done. Okay. Manuel, are you updating your sheet?
Yeah, specifically under the decision influencer. So I got two here. Though my sheet is not properly updated,
That's okay.
but under motivators, yes. So with these two, I was able to identify that they are business motivators. So um, one is from the client services, and is only looking into the business side of things. Okay. It's very technical and just basing everything on the business based in our interaction. So as with the vendor management, doesn't have any personal stuff there in our conversations, more into the business side of things that he wanted to accomplish. So both of them are motivated through business and not personal.
May happen that they'll not have a personal conversation with you, but you'll still be able to see that
Yeah,
the person is motivated by the possibility of promotion. He is
could be.
actually doing it for maintaining his role. Maybe he is under the
Mm-hmm.
fire and he is doing this because the situation is really not going good for him. So whether he is in fix, improve, or maintain mode, you will be able to
Mm-hmm.
figure out what kind of a motivator he may be carrying.
Okay.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Agree.
Again, you may not be able to do it right on the screen, but you will, if you think deeper, you will be able to find the synergy between them. Right?
Okay.
Yours are done correctly.
Yep.
Perfect. So I'm just going quickly ahead about one concept, which is competition. So how many kind of competition in our last session of OQ Pawan have covered?
I believe all of so basically it was status quo, it was other vendors, it was in-house.
Indirect.
Correct. Perfect. So I think we are reaching to the end of the day. I will probably be able to start on this note in next session. So think about that competition as a segment,
Okay.
and then let us connect again next Friday. Will that be okay?
Yep.
Thanks a lot everyone for joining in. I know you people have back-to-back meetings. Have a nice week ahead.
I think
Thank
it's a
you
good
so much.
problem to have, Amay. It seems like the market is opening up, at least for me, I can see that. So is let's focus on some more closure as well as the training as well. I'm sorry, guys. I'm little, I would say, off track today, but thank you for all the good discussion, Amay. I think the team has enjoyed it. Yes, thank you for that.
Sam, just stay back for a minute. I would like to probably, if you have time, you have a minute.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
the board call, but I'm not joining the board call also.
Okay,
So
just a minute I'll take.
I, yeah, sure.
So
Yes,
I'll
guys, you
Thanks,
guys
Amit,
can
for the
Thank
continue.
you.
Yeah.
Bye
Thank
bye.
Bye.
you.
Thank you,
Bye.
thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Tina, you can stop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
So
Amit.
I was just trying to ask that attendance is becoming a worry.